Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it here. And the Noles pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Seminoles pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's running out of time here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. A handoff from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Williams. And tackled there by the defense. The Noles come to the line to run the hurry up. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. And he's got it. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. shotgun formation here on third down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
LSU 0.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. No huddle now for the offense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Toss play to the outside. Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the... And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular. Use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. The pass rush closing in, and he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Noles hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles. They were backed up to start the drive. Had some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run or pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of his sticks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And third down, it's a handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the Seminoles will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down after that previous play. There's a toss to the left side. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. No chance to catch him.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Noles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the stakes. And the Noles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 40 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The Seminoles are in the red zone. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll call for the fair catch here. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick it away to get us going in the second half. This one will be fair caught. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going to take off. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down then. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they're able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sideline. It's Williams. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The Noles line up with a first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. Touchdown, Florida State. And the beatdown continues. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. Got him. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
This offense faces a second and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. And tackled there by the defense.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff.